I'm a seasoned Batman fan for my age, alright? I've read Black Mirror, Venom, No Man's Land, the entire Grant Morrison run, and many, many more. I've read the shitty ones too. Even All-Star Batman and Robin. If you don't know about the comic, I genuinely envy you. Batman is a goddamn psychopath in this book. He kidnaps Robin and forces him to stay and sleep in the Batcave, having him eat only rats to survive. Alfred's a decent person, so he tries to give the poor kid some McDonald's, and Batman freaks out on Alfred for doing so. Many would agree on this being the worst adaptation of the Batman. But what if I told you that there's an even worse version of Bruce Wayne? No, not him. Everyone already knows how shitty he was. No, I'm talking about a Batman that brutally murders his villains multiple times with machine guns and even decapitation. He's a sexist, homophobe, drug addict. He even abuses Robin 10 times worse than All-Star Batman. The Batman I'm referring to is YouTuber Forest Fire 101's interpretation of the character. Now, with all of that aside, I actually love his Lego Batman videos. They were a staple part of my childhood, even though I didn't understand 90% of the offensive jokes.
Robin, where have you been for the last 3 hours? Oh, I was at a, movie with my, girlfriend. And by movie, you mean a gay porno, and by girlfriend, you mean a sticky rag, right? Yeah.
If you've never heard of these videos, I'm sure you're aware of the other series of videos Forest Fire 101 produced.
Buck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?"
Yep, it's the same fucking guy who did the duck song. Look at how many views there are! More than 500 million! Guy has one of the most recognizable videos on the site, alright? And I'm pretty sure he made it before he was even my age, and I'm not even an adult. So it's pretty cool that a kid made such a titular part of my childhood. And today, I wanted to share all of that offensive childhood content with all of you. My very, very smaller audience. At least comparatively to this god over here. First video we're gonna cover is Lego Batman Nightwing's Return. This is technically a sequel to Nightwing's origin, but that video is kind of amateurish. But I'll show you some little goodies from the video.
Batman, what happened to the Bat computer? Oh, I sold it to a pawn shop for about $25. I really hate my crack addiction. No, Robin, this isn't the way. This is the way. Thanks.
So, the episode starts like this.
Batman! Batman! I think I heard a window break in the kitchen! Ugh, Robin, you're probably just hallucinating again. Seriously, go take a nap. But Batman, there's a monster in there! I said go! Ah!
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack already. Bruce has so little faith in Robin that he thinks he's hallucinating a home invasion. And since this never comes up again, I guess he's right. So Robin is basically already classified as someone not fit to be fighting crack dealers. Nightwing then busts into the Batcave and ruins Bruce Wayne's Tetris game, but this is the game over screen. So Batman's also not fit to be fighting shit. He explains to Nightwing who the new Robin is and that he was just some kid he stole from the street.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're a billionaire, you can pretty much just do whatever you want.
Jeffrey Bezos, Jeffrey Bezos.
Thought I could fight crime by myself, but I just can't afford the batarangs.
Yeah, they're custom-shaped titanium alloys, so, you know, they're pretty expensive.
So anyway, I started whoring myself out.
Hold up, wait a minute. Nightwing had to become a prostitute to afford batarangs. But that's a crime though. I mean, Nightwing is kind of a slut. He's fucked Batgirl, Satana, Starfire, and Huntress. So I guess this is a little comic accurate. Anyways, Nightwing gets put back on the team.
Robin, I said go to bed!
So they're patrolling the city, and Robin saves a woman and makes her Niagara Falls out of her pants. And then this happens.
Here's my number. Call me.
Will do. See you later, sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks. Seriously, dude.
She had cherubic cheeks. It's a compliment. Sweet cheeks is your butt. No, it's not.
It is. is.
Batman gets jealous that Nightwing is getting more pussy than him, so we cut back to Robin. They do the 60s Batman transition in every video, which is fun, because it's a parody, just like the 60s series.
What has yellow skin and rights?
A ballpoint banana.
Right.
I took the liberty of picking you up from the hospital.
Thank you so much, Alfred. Seriously, Batman was trying to convince the nurse to fill my IV bag with antifreeze.
Not a problem, Master Tim. Are you feeling any better?
Well, the doctors say there's a chunk of glass still lodged behind my eye.
Jesus Christ. Not only is Robin's field of vision irreparably ruined for the rest of his life, but Batman tried to finish the job. Robin gets abused in every video to the point it's basically a staple of the series.
Can I finally stop living in the dog's house and get my own room?
No. Master Bruce has told me that you are to become the new butler.
But you're the butler.
Yes, but I'm like 18 years old now, and I believe it's time for me to go out and have some fun.
Okay, so like in 30 seconds, we get so many counts of child abuse this Batman does that he could be locked up with Jared from Subway. Alfred is 18 years old, so I can imagine he's some sort of test tube clone that gets replaced every time he dies. Luckily, he's been able to survive for about 18 years now, and he can finally be free. Well, never mind!
And ending all conflict in the Middle East really wore me out as well.
This is why Dick Grayson has always been goated. He literally ended years of religious conflict that's ended millions of lives and catastrophes across the globe in a single night.
Hey Alfred, you see my gun anywhere? I was thinking about killing myself today.
Batman turns to alcohol to help with his depression as Robin breaks all the villains out of jail to kill Nightwing. Batman and Nightwing go to get them, and Nightwing says a one-liner so good, Batman shoots him in the face. Nightwing obviously has a bulletproof face, so it doesn't affect him that much. A fight scene commences that puts Snyder Batman to shame. So it all ends with a fight between the two Robins. This is time for Robin to prove he is a real hero and has value as a teammate and is the true sidekick to Batman.
Yeah.
There are no happy endings in this universe. Only pain. The video ends with Nightwing falling and hitting his head so hard he forgets ever becoming Nightwing and becomes brain dead again. But that's not important as we look into our next video, Lego Batman and Spider-Man movie. Not a lot happens, but it's needed for the lore. It's really important, guys. Doc Ock comes to Gotham and beats the shit out of Batman. So, Batman calls Spider-Man to help capture the villains and bring them to justice. Jesus, I need to stop assuming stuff. Also, we get classic staples of Alfred getting killed and Robin getting verbally abused.
Holy Robin, stop back-talking me before I rip your off.
Before I leave this video, we get a sentence that's made me feel like a fossil.
You have to stop that duo before they grow more powerful. You know, like Chuck Norris powerful.
I bet to you not a single Gen Alpha kid knows who Chuck Norris even is. In the sequel, Lego Batman and Spider-Man movie 2, we get a bit more to chew on. So, Batman put Robin up for adoption because he's a little shitter, and Superman adopted him so he could be his slave. So, you know, that all checks out at this point. The villains are plotting against the heroes, and Two-Face wants to add a new member, but Joker has a serious problem of they only have 5 guns, and he doesn't want to get a new one. So, Scarecrow just... We cut to Batman playing Arkham Asylum with Spider-Man. Very normal, but Commissioner Gordon interrupts them with some good old-fashioned racism.
Most of its villains are back on the streets.
Oh my god, are those cell doors made of paper?
Actually, yes. The architect was Japanese.
Damn it.
Batman, the city's being torn apart faster than a slut's vagina on prom night. We need your help.
That last part wasn't racist. I just wanted to remind y'all the fact that I watched all of these videos when I was like 5 years old. Like, this was basically my Coco Melon. So, you know, thank God for that. The villains are interviewing people for the new spot on the team. Palpatine shows up because Star Wars exists, obviously, and he shits himself in front of them, like the old bastard he is. Lex Luthor is the next candidate, and I'm just gonna let it show for itself.
Well, you know how kryptonite is actually radioactive pieces of Superman's homeworld?
Yeah?
Well, this burger is actually made out of Batman's dead parents.
So, in this world, Batman's parents, the whole reason he does any crime fighting in the first place, are in a fucking Big Mac. So, yeah. Normal. Anyways, they recruit the Green Goblin to help out, and Joker calls him a retard, which shows how badly this is aged, but like, I guess it would make sense for Joker to say that. I mean, he is one of the worst people imaginable. And I think saying retard is in his pay grade, you know? Batman and Spider-Man are ready to go stop them, but the Batmobile is missing because...
Man, this is a great party, dude.
Yeah, I know. That one chick took her shirt off and everything.
Dude, does Batman still have that Batmobile thing?
Yes, he does. Why?
You should totally get it and try to do a wheelie. That'd be so awesome.
Okay, I'll do it.
Since this Batman is so abusive in these videos, I see this as an absolute win. Anywho, the heroes go on a murder spree, and now I'm just convinced that everyone in this universe has a healing factor, because they all die multiple times. Spider-Man even gets his arm ripped off, but Batman just says he can buy another one at Target, because they're Legos! You know, they can just get another Spider-Man and rip off his arm. It all makes sense now. After the video's over, we get the voice cast of it, and oh my god, what the fuck?
This child was probably 6 years old, and she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, Willow. Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh.
What are you doing here, Pedo Bear?
Good job, Lucy! But next time, shake your titties more. And Lucy, I checked my statistics, and I have a lot of child molesters watching, so can you please eat a cocktail weenie?
Pedo Bear!
Do it slow. I'm going to jail.
After that little ruined part of my childhood, we're now gonna cover the final video, Lego Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman movie.
So then this guy, this idiot, shoots his gun directly into my balls.
Oh man, sounds painful.
No, but here's the thing. I have a pure titanium crotch plate, so the bullet bounced off and hit him in his balls.
You know, if I was making content like this, and if it was the year 2010, I would probably make the exact same thing. This is the most realistic superhero media by starting out with the Daily Planet and Bugle getting shut down because of the internet. This makes Spider-Man and Superman homeless and broke, so they decide to stay with Batman. Batman makes the excuse that he has enough to deal with Robin, so Superman kills him in cold blood for that bag. Though, it turns out, Superman and Spider-Man are huge douchebags and do shit like ditching Batman while fighting crime to go see the newest Twilight movie and pawning off the Batmobile for cash. To make up for this though, because they're such good people, they donate $1 million to charity in Batman's name with his own money. Batman has the exact same reaction Tech Knight did when the boys donated his money to Black Lives Matter.
100 million to Black Lives Matter.
No, not those people! Fuck you! Later that day.
No, Mr. J, I'm not gonna get plastic surgery.
Oh, but you're so ugly and flat-chested. Literally.
I should've just married Bane. At least he doesn't wear makeup. He's a real man.
Yeah, if only you were a real woman. Should get that penis removed.
Sadly, this is probably the most healthy Joker and Harley relationship, to be honest. Batman, being as smart as he is, goes to the villains to kill Spider-Man and Superman. Spidey and Supes also want to kill Batman because he withdrew all the funds from the cards they were using. And we get a Batman versus Spider-Man fight better than the Death Battle version. Everyone gets brutally murdered as per usual. Also, Robin comes back. I'm so happy he made it.
Oh my god, zombie! Ah!
Okay, so now that you guys know the great wholesome content I consumed when I was a kid, I just want to show the one last thing that proves that this is a very comic accurate depiction of the Batman.
Oh, they just wrote us a cashier's check.
Are you retarded?
Écoute mon cœur, où es-tu maintenant?